I'm reading this beautiful book by Arundhati Roy, which is The God of Small Things. It's a beautiful book. So I came across a story, and I couldn't resist from sharing this story with you. And the story goes like this. So there were two grains lying side by side in the same fertile soil, and they were talking to each other. So the first grain said that I want to grow up. I cannot wait for the spring anymore because I want to blossom into a beautiful flower. I dream of warm rays of sun pouring into me and the dewdrops on my petals. So I want to be deeply rooted to this ground and I want to sprout from the ground. Listening to this, the second grain said, "Oh, you know what? I'm a little scared because I don't know how I will grow. What if I deeply root myself to the ground and I don't sprout from the ground? What if I have a tender stem and the wind could damage it? What if I blossom into a flower and somebody eats me? So I am very scared. I don't know how things will look like. So I may have to wait for a safer time to grow, but not this time. I'm not going to grow right now." That was a conversation between grain 1 and grain 2. What do you think has happened after this? Yes, so the grain 1 blossomed into a beautiful flower versus grain 2 couldn't even sprout from the ground. But why did this happen? Same grains lying side by side on the same fertile soil. Then why one blossomed into a beautiful flower while the other couldn't even sprout from the ground? What do you think could have happened? Yes, it all boils down to self-belief. Think like this. Grain 1 believed that it will blossom into a beautiful flower. And grain 2 constantly doubted the future, constantly doubted that how it is going to grow up. We all are like these grains. Choices whether you want to be a grain 1 or you want to be like grain 2. Most of the times it becomes extremely difficult to always be the grain 1 because we don't believe our own potential. We most of the times are so disturbed by the chaos, the noise around us, who keep questioning our abilities, who keep questioning our potential. And those noises are so loud that we are not able to listen to ourselves. You have been with yourself since the time you are born. You met these people who make these noises much later in the journey. They don't know you as much as you know yourself, isn't it? So self-belief is one of the practices that we can definitely take up as a self-care regime, because if by any chance you had a rough day or today was a rough day, not necessarily tomorrow it's going to be the same day. It's all here. How you are seeing yourself, what are you looking at, how you are looking at the things. Self-belief is one thing that is going to take you far, far, far in the journey. There would be people who would always doubt you. There would be people always criticizing you. But you got to go ahead and see if you are over-criticizing yourself. I speak to so many people in my regular routine at my workplace, and I end up seeing them so much into their own zone wherein they end up criticizing themselves. Why? Look at yourself. You have come across a long way. There were a lot of things that you were not aware of, you learned, and you did amazingly well. Don't limit yourself. Self-belief can make anything possible. Tell yourself that you have the ability to move the mountains, and you will. Not quite literally moving the mountains, but yes, you will definitely move the mountains. As I always say, self-belief, self-motivation, telling yourself yes, you can do it, waking up in the morning or whenever you wake up, tell yourself this day is definitely going to be good. In fact, it is going to be one of the best days of my life. I try that as my personal daycare regime, that I'm going to wake up, I'm going to tell myself today is going to be an amazing, amazing day. I don't know how the day is going to look like, but when I wake up with this mindset, this definitely helps me. So self-care is not about self-obsession, it is about self-preservation. So try that, and I know a lot of us have been practicing self-care. So try self-belief constantly. It would be very difficult, but try it. If you try it, trust me, it is going to help you in a longer run. Okay? And as I always say, I love you all. Keep doing good. Take care of your body, mind and soul. Only then you'll be happy, positive, and it's very important to be positive. Yep. I shall see you soon with my next video, and I know there has been a lot of gap. A lot of people are surviving even without the videos. So, but I promise I will definitely get back to you with the next video, and there is something new lined up. Stay tuned, and I shall see you soon.